Hello and welcome to another Let's Play, me, GamerWolfSix of Major Minor. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, it's on Steam for free. Anyways, in the last Let's Play, Righty rented Sam's help to get Conley, the femboy fox, out of prison, out of that lying guy's place. And the king was unsure about himself, confiding in his horse buddy, and then me and what's his name? Acheron or whatever, decided to chat with me having his back. Also did listen into a conversation here. Anyways, meanwhile, in the main lobby, guess I better make myself comfortable. Might be living here for a while now. Should probably go and meet with dazz. Her schedule will need adjusting. Shock and Rocker too, for that matter. But I hate their constant fighting. Worse than an old married couple. Dazz will have to ease into her new role. It was going to be a bit overwhelming for her. Hopefully, I can help make it easier. I don't want her getting uncomfortable. I should Oh hey, didn't see you there. Death. Almost ran right into you. Oh yeah, she agreed to, get that thing so she could have powers, and eventually more powers, at the cost of her having to kill people. But she's thinking, hey, I can reverse it, still have power for life and death. Why don't you get going, alright? Oh, trust me, I was. And you were just the man I was looking for. Wait, you were looking for me? I think you have me confused, lady. I'm with someone important. Now, don't leave me waiting, Rook. I've been looking everywhere for you. There's no need to be rude about this. I have prior engagements. However, would you like an appointment? I'm open to rescheduling this. Just let me know what time you're free. An appointment, I can work with that. The press conference room. Yeah? That's like my second home. Singe has a flair for the dramatic. Holds a conference for almost everything. Would you be able to meet me there later? I'm asking you to come alone, of course. What's the nature of this appointment? Oh, wink wink. Business, of course. You're Singe's assistant, right? Damn, business. He's hard to reach. Shall take you. You'll have to be a little less vague. Do you really not know who I am? I'm not big on the tabloids. Sorry. I'll have to take that as a compliment. Either way, call me Maxine Armstrong. I'm the CEO of Armstrong Incorporated. Oh, so that's who you are. Kept all of your dealings private. That's one thing I hate most, hiding. I always go for transparency. Withholding information is horrible. You have to excuse my lack of joy. I can't expect everyone to bow before you. Well, I can't. I'm not exactly a fan of your work, Max. Wow, just as cocky as she said. She? Oops, I've said too much. The rest can wait for our appointment. Does 7 o'clock sound good to you? I'm free. And the press room is good? As good as any other, I suppose. Great, I'll see you then. And remember, come alone, Rook. Yeah, whatever. I have stuff to do. Yes, of course you do. Always a busy man. By all means, enjoy what time you have left. I don't know why she's texting me that someone's gonna die. She doesn't seem like the type to just be like, we're going to kill someone. Anyways, hey there, I hope I'm not interrupting. No, not at all. I was just thinking. Aren't we all lately? There's so much going on here. I may be new here, but I'm not unaffected. You seem to be going through rather a lot too. Yeah, without any say. I mean, I'm happy I got promoted, but they should have asked me first. I wouldn't downplay your ability, Dazz. You're chosen because of your skill, the natural progression of your talent. I guess I could say the same for you. I don't believe we formally met yet, but I know a lot about you, Acheron. Well, that definitely makes me glad. I'm afraid I gave off a bad impression. You know, back at the press conference. Don't worry, Acheron. It's all good. I've come across you in the past, actually. You've protected some idol friends of mine. But actually, it goes deeper than that. I recognize your name at that point. Some sort of operation in Africa? Oh, Africa was a disaster. I'm sorry that was your first impression. I've done much better work since then. Yes, but it's our scars that define us. There can't be any highs without lows. I mean, how else would you tell? That's a nice piece of wisdom, Dazz. Can't appreciate the good without the bad. Come a long way since then, too. Forgive me, but I don't know much about you. It's odd, since you know a lot about me. Do you think we could change that, Dazz? Sure. What would you like to know? Anything you might find relevant. Boy, I just realized that there isn't much on her shirt or jacket that keeps her fun bags hidden. Or, to put it a better way, from popping out. Well, I guess I'm headlining the world tour. It was sudden, but I can't really say no. Obviously, I love to sing and dance. Originally, I didn't though. My parents forced me into ballet early on. When I grew up, I found it too slow for me. I started to do jazz and hip-hop dancing. Won a few contests for my solo routines. Eventually, I was approached by Singe. Or at least his agency. They flew me out to meet him. Said he needed some backup talent. I accepted almost instantly. I love the support things that are different. A male pop idol isn't too common, you know. It was a few years back. Clace was just starting out. We went on a couple of tours, got close. But then his career skyrocketed. I couldn't see him, but he was always busy. Like, his every waking moment was booked. Soon enough, his third tour was announced, and then here we are. Does that suffice? Definitely does. It seems like you're quite busy. You've done very well for yourself. Success at such a young age is rare. In this business, it's youth that matters. They don't want old, wrinkly pop idol. Guess now I have 5 seconds of fame. Now I have my 5 seconds. I should do my best to use them wisely. Indeed, the spotlight can be troublesome. One slip-up can be blown out from the water. You can't screw up like the others can. Gotta love the tabloids. And that Fukimoto fellow, too. Always sticking his nose where he shouldn't. Precisely. It'll get him into trouble. He doesn't look like he's ready for that. Few rarely are. Even Clay's got into scandals. I do my best to avoid that stuff. I can help you with that. I'm told that I give good advice, especially from your old idol friends. I appreciate the offer, Acheron. I think they'll hire someone to do that. Clace had a person for almost everything. I hope that I still have some free time. I don't want to lose it all like he did. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll be spending lots of time with you. I'll make sure there's never a dull moment. I appreciate it. The last guard was a stick in the mud, not to mention a total coward as well. Failing your duty as a guard is terrible. It's one of the worst things you can do. You'll likely never get hired again, Dazz. But I'm different. I won't fail you. I can't. There's too much on the line now. For a second there, I thought we were like way farther. I kind of just feel like this is kind of like Winds of Change in the sense that like I'll do it and be like, hey, let's see, it's gonna be 10 minutes. Oh, it's 25. But no, it's actually the opposite. But I guess it's because it's me mostly reading. Continuing their prior conversation. Remember, Max, if you win, you can undo all the damage. You're not actually down for killing. You're just playing the part, fooling him. Take deep, concentrated breaths. Do not let the anxiety overtake you. None of this will be permanent. You can bring them back, even her. Mother, sister, maybe even daughter, who knows? Tokyo, huh? Can't say you've been there. Been there. Aside from Africa, I stayed in America. Africa, I wonder if that's a connection to, Acheron. Because it was a total disaster, he said. Another person of interest will arrive too. They are secondary to your objective. You must ensure that they stay alive. But everyone else in the tour must die. All of them? How many are there? I'll give you a list. However, you have to wait before acting. The game doesn't start until the bell tolls. And what exactly is the bell? The death of Clace, of course. Let me explain. This is an easier matter. As I said, there's a special guest. I have to keep my eyes on them as well. So your test will be happening close by. Other people are competing with you, Max. We need one large event to start this. Something that everyone will know of. I can think of nothing more fitting. The death of their figurehead star. I see. I'll give you a specific date and time. It'll be up to you to kill them. It will be up to you to kill them then. After that, you have 24 hours. Alright, that makes perfect sense. Kill Clace and then kill the others. Now, does she have to kill them with regular means? Or does she use the amulet thing? Kill Clace, then kill the others. 24 hours apart from that point. Yes, but you'll have time to practice. And lots of time to set things up too. You can use your company as cover. Practice murder. Or practice murder? Yes, I have the perfect opportunity. I'll give you free reign of Tokyo's people. But this is under one condition. The deaths must happen exactly at midnight. It seems rather specific. It benefits another venture of mine. I can't say much more than that, Max. I understand. This is an all-or-nothing game. If anyone is left alive, you lose. You must deliver death to all of them. Until you kill Clace, you can practice. Wait, she has to kill Clace? Okay. Interesting. I thought she had to wait for Clace to be killed to do the thing. That, and formulate your entire plan. You have a world tour to infiltrate. But with the power to stop time, I don't see this as much of an issue. I'm looking forward to the results. Yeah, if you can stop time, that would be pretty easy to kill people. If you know what you're supposed to kill. Just make sure the VIP stays alive. They're present, but not on the list. You can't afford to be reckless, Max. I am certain that you won't disappoint, especially given this generous time frame. I hope to see you stand in my place. Do my best. Also, about this list. Of course, take notes on your phone. You'll be using it a lot from now on. Man, I really want to go through this game. Like, this is my second day of doing this game. But you do, like, your voice and your respiratory system kind of gets, muddled up, but then also your ability to read does too. The week of the tour's arrival in Tokyo. Thanks for working with my schedule. I know you're quite eager, Max. It's nice to finally meet you. Yes, of course. This is important to me. I ensured my schedule was wide open. I didn't want any conflicts regarding time. I'm glad it all worked out. So, may I ask what you wanted to say? I've never had someone so set on a meeting. You must be very passionate about this. I guess you could use that word. Your employees call it stubborn. You mean Rook? I assure you, he's harmless. You'll see if you run into him in person. He can be very rude in his emails, but honestly, that's what I need. He's strict and on the ball. He weeds out those who'd waste my time, and doesn't damage our public image. I'd say it's a win-win scenario, Max. I can see how he'd scare people away. You're lucky to have a man like him. Let's just hope he stays with the team. I read about his work in the past. How he ran away from a maid cafe. I hope he's as reliable as you say. I'm surprised you're able to learn that. He's usually very secretive about his past. I've seen him take down entire websites. I have my ways. I'm sure, but let's be more open. You didn't come to talk about Rook. What are you after, Miss Armstrong? Don't say it like that, Singe. It makes me sound shallow. I want to protect your workforce. Our catalog grows ever larger. I'm sure we can find something you'd like. Can't put a price on your loved ones. Oh, so this is a sales pitch after all. I'm sorry, Max. I don't have time for this. I'm a very busy man. Places to be. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. A sales pitch means you're able to decline. Implies you have a choice in the matter. Excuse me? I already have men arming the building. They'll be finished in a couple of hours. What? Oh, don't worry about it, Singe. We're using largely non-lethal methods. You know, chemical dispersion stuff. There'll only be a couple of explosives. Sorry, but I had to take the initiative. That's how you build an empire, Singe. Have your men back off immediately. Max, we are in a foreign country. We don't have the permits or permission. Already taken care of, Singe. You seem to underestimate me. I want no part of this. I'm uncomfortable housing weapons. I don't own this place. Please stop. I won't hesitate to call the police. I don't want to escalate this, Max. Back away from this peacefully. You're right. You don't own this place. Just a couple weeks ago, I bought it. It's property of Armstrong Incorporated. As of this moment, you're a trespasser. In clear violation of the law, Singe. How would that look on your record? You're bribing me? No, I haven't gotten to that part yet. Singe, if you don't let us arm this place, I'll have you charged for trespassing. but I've paid for the lease. That's not how it works, Max. It's a legally binding contract. Any contract can be bought out. You just need the right amount of cash. It turns out I have a limitless supply. You still wish to contest this? I mean, the question. If she bought out of it, couldn't he just be like, okay, we're getting the heck out of here. Find some other place to go to, you know? Because I don't think you can just lease it to some place and then be like, you know what? Buy it out. You're trespassing. You're fired. Yes, I do. I was hoping it wouldn't come to that. Max reaches into her pocket and takes out a photograph. Look at this. How'd you get that? I keep that in my pocket at all times. I don't know what you're dealing. You don't know what you're dealing with. Forces beyond your control are at play. I guess she used her, like, little thing. You need to let me do this, and now. The person in this photograph, they mean the world to you. Yes. So, if the law won't make you cave, I'll have to get a little more personal. You'll lose somebody dear to you instead. I demand your full cooperation, Singe, or else I'll take things into my own hands. And doing so, take your world away. She rips the photograph in half. No. Who are you? No one important. At least, not yet. Also, didn't she introduce herself? I already went through your phone. I got your number, and a few others. Expect me to be in touch. It seems this tour may start out with a bang. So does he know who done it? Meanwhile. It's always one thing after another. I swear, I won't get a break until I die. The press conference was just the start. People have been begging for interviews. I guess I can try and find time for them. I have to focus on big outlets. The ones that can spread word farther. No offense to little guys, of course. Free advertising, improved public image. The world has to know that we're okay. I have to start making a... Hello, Rook. Eclair. What are you doing here? I came here to see the conference. You know, I heard about Clace and stuff. So I went to see what was going on. Eclair shuffles awkwardly in place. Rook types on his tablet at a frantic pace. They both seem apprehensive. It was definitely something, wasn't it? Singe hasn't been himself lately. I noticed a change in his mindset. I have to talk some sense into him yet. He shouldn't be here. All civilians are apparently escorted out. Just stating the facts. It's not that I'm unhappy to see you again. So, how is business back at the cafe? Better than ever. Things have been great. Not to say it's better without you. It's just, well, things are alright. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you put my check to good use. Yes, of course. We were bankrupt. You sent it in perfect time, Rook. I was just about to shut the doors for good. Your check saved the business. But it also showed me that you still cared. I guess that's why I came here. You're still in my thoughts too. What perfect timing. I heard you were going through some trouble. I didn't know it was that bad, Eclair. It was the least I could do. I mean, to put you through so much trouble. I put you through so much trouble. I just ran away, like a coward. It's okay, Rook. I know you had your reasons. Have you been able to move on? In a way. He stares at the screen of his tablet. I'm glad to hear. I need to see how you're holding up. I mean, since Clay's passed on, I didn't want you to react the same way. I was able to bounce back, but Singe? I'm not sure he could handle it. It's okay, Claire. I'm fine. The death of Clay was very unfortunate, but we were never really that close. Not as close as I was to him. This won't affect me in the same way, Claire. Who's him? Interesting. I'll push through for Singe and Jade. Yeah, for Jade. You've gotten quite close to her, right? Yeah, we're definitely close. We spend almost waking hour together. Singe always has stuff for us to do. It's a lot harder work than a maid cafe. That I can say for sure. But it feels rewarding when we finish. I have to push myself. I end up growing. Perhaps that's why I'm not taking this as hard as I was last time. I'm stronger. Yeah, it seems that way. I wish you were like this back at the cafe. It was so much fun to work with you, Rook. But this newfound strength, it changed your personality too. You can say that again. I don't think I'd be a good host anymore. I think about it sometimes and laugh. But people change. It's unavoidable. I think I found my calling here. I'm glad you're doing well for yourself. Actually, I'm glad that we both are. Seeing those contest winners enter the cafe, it just shot me back to the past. Like I relived every moment of our career. And every moment after. In fact, I really embarrassed myself. It's not often I cry out in the open. I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to show them a good time. You came to mind when I thought of that. It's fine. Trust me. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. I'm thankful that we got to meet again. But I'm thinking to myself, what now? What do you mean? I don't know what I expected to happen next. I didn't even picture getting this far. Perhaps nothing needs to happen. I mean, you're doing well on your own. And I am too. Maybe that's closure enough. I suppose you're right, Rook. I know that you're holding up alright. It won't keep me up at night anymore. But what if I don't want this closure? What do you mean? Will you keep in touch with me? I'm not asking you to come back to work, but I would love to become friends again. Feel free to say no if you like. I'm not trying to recreate what we had. Because we're both different people, but... Eclair, calm down. The answer is yes. Oh, it was like, smile time, and then I was like, right, murder time as well. It's amazing how nothing changes. I guess that's a good time to call. I have to post a video and have dinner. And, you know, get my voice box a break. And my mind box a break. Alright, chapter 5? Yeah. Well, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So, comment, guys, I like comments. Tell me what you like. Whoop, did it again. Dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like see grow, then please like, subscribe, and share the videos to grow. And please remember to spay near your animals to help control the pet population. I wonder if he's another person that's in the cog thingy, because he's on the screen too. And, you know, they said there's more contestants. Did they say there was more contestants? There has to be. Anyways, until next time on Let's Play, me, GamerWolfSix of Major Minor. See ya.